Hi guys, it's Lucy. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. We're going to do something a little different and fun today. So I've been watching a lot of these reaction videos and I wanted to do a realtor edition. So I found a YouTube video. She's a realtor up north and her video talks about never buying these types of homes. And so I'm quite interested to see what her thoughts are and what type of home she would not buy. And let's listen and follow along to see what I think and if we should buy those type of homes here in Central Florida. Let's check it out.
For the most part, these older homes, they've been renovated, right? They've had probably multiple owners over the 100+ years. There are certain things in these homes, these old homes that, could be potential problems. Yeah, I would never buy one.
Yes, I agree with her analysis there. Me personally, I love old homes, the architect, the beauty of it, the historical value of it. But here in Central Florida, if those old pipes have even partial pipes that haven't been fully updated and up to code, you're not going to find any type of home insurance company that's going to cover your policy. And so they won't take partial piping. They won't take partial electricians, like electricity work. It has to be completely rewired and up to code. And so not only the value of putting your money out there to update those pipes and electrical work, even the roofing or the structure of the home, but you're also not going to be able to get insurance. And if you do, you're going to pay a lot of money for that premium. And then the next year, your insurance company most likely will drop you anyways. So here in Central Florida, that is an issue that we're facing. And I don't recommend it with older homes. We would really be lucky to even be able to close on the home with the age of the house.
Another issue with these older homes is asbestos. Now, asbestos was used to insulate the hot water pipes to protect them from, like, say, touching the wood in the house and potentially causing a fire. And there was also asbestos floor tiles. So that's another issue too. And if you want to get rid of that, it's expensive. It's expensive.
Good news, here in Central Florida, I actually haven't run into any asbestos coverings or tiles. Asbestos we don't use that material down here, so no worries there.
Is a home in a flood zone. And you're probably saying, yeah, no, duh, I wouldn't buy in a flood zone. But I'm talking about the ones that are specifically in 100-year and 500-year floodplain. And even if the home's never flooded, I wouldn't do it because, number one, the insurance. Now, here in New Jersey, your average flood insurance is about $1,700 a year, and it could go up to around $5,000 a year. Now, the average cost in flood insurance in the United States, you're looking around $800, just between $800 and $900 a year.
So here in Central Florida, we of course have flash flooding as well with hurricane, but we are inland, so we don't see a lot of flooding. And when we do, it's from the big Hurricane 5, 4 for us to have some type of flash flooding in our area. A lot of our homes are not in flood zones, and if they do, some of them might require flood zone by the bank, and our flood insurance is nowhere near the cost that she's talking about. Like I said, I think she said the average was about $900 a year. That sounds more right for us. Again, we're inland, so maybe that's why our flood insurance isn't nearly as high as new parts of New Jersey, it sounds like. But we do have flood insurance depending on where your home is. Some of our lake areas, you'll have more flood insurance required in those areas, but mostly in the Orlando area, not a lot of homes require flood insurance. But it's always great, and we highly encourage everybody to have flood insurance to protect yourself from water pipe bursting and all that as well. But because of the weather, we actually don't see a lot of flooding.
Underground oil tanks. I'm even saying homes with decommissioned oil tanks.
I agree 100%. I don't like the thought of that. I don't think I've ever ran into that problem. Here in Central Florida, in the 4 years of real estate I've been doing, I haven't had any homes I've sold that are on or has any type of oil tank. I wouldn't feel comfortable if that was the case, and I wouldn't even know where to begin. Which I really don't think we have that issue, especially not here in Central Florida.
Or houses that were flipped by LLCs.
Oh,
at these LLCs.
Yes, you are.
Investors. I get it. You want to get into the real estate business. You want to make money. I totally get that. I understand. But a lot of these flippers.
Okay, I actually agree with this one. I've done my fair share of walkthroughs with clients that are interested in a really nice, beautiful home. And then we find out as soon as we walk in, it was a recent flip. And like she said, you can easily tell. You can walk in if the baseboards are all crooked, if the paint job looks really bad, if they really chose really cheap finishes. That's how you know it was a flip. I totally agree with that. But, and if you love the home, you love the location, you love where it's zoned for school, and you really can't pass up to it, then put an offer on it, do your due diligence, do your inspections, do extra inspections, and then it should be okay. But yes, companies or even small mom and pops who want to start an LLC and try to create generational wealth will buy homes and flip them. And some of them use cheap contractors. And when they do so, you can tell. Like, it's super easy to tell.
Over the top custom features. You may walk into a house and you see that huge built in fish tank, 500-gallon fish tank is built into the wall, and you think that is the coolest thing. Or there could be like a secret hideaway room in the house. These over the top custom kitchens can be a problem too.
Oh, I love the walking into like a secret, butler pantry or a secret office. I love those features. I feel like that's what makes the home unique. And a lot of buyers, it only takes one buyer to purchase a home, guys. So if you're the buyer that loves that, as a mom, if I could sneak away in my butler pantry to eat ice cream without my children tugging at my legs for wanting ice cream, why I just need a moment of peace, I would love that house. If it checked off everything else on the box for me, but had a really cool feature like that, I'd be okay for it. So I wouldn't dismiss it like how she is. Okay, that I do agree. When we did our kitchen renovation at our house, I was mindful of resale because naturally it's what I do, so I'm mindful about it. But the average homeowner is not going to think about that. So if you love it and it's your style and you're going to be in that home for the next 5-10 years, I say do it. And then when the time comes and you need to sell, then talk to a realtor and see what ways we can update it. Sometimes it's just very minor things to update a very custom kitchen like that, with the mahogany, with the really oak wood or the really hard, sturdy cabinets. Luxury, fine looking type of kitchens like that. Sometimes you can just update it by fixtures, different decor, a lighter paint. That can really help brighten up the area, and you still be able to have that really nice kitchen that you love for the last 10-15 years. And then when life happens and you need to sell, we can work around it. We can still make it very presentable to other buyers at that moment. So just cross that bridge when it happens. I really want to worry about what could happen if this is your forever home or you think it's your forever home, and worrying about what the next buyer may think of a renovation that you chose because you love it. Like, you're the one living in it. Think about it presently. Don't do anything crazy. And if you have any questions, always reach out to your realtor to ask about those. Like, if I did this, would it really hurt my value? You can always do that with any realtor and they'll let you know as well. Okay. Well, that was fun. What do you guys think about my first real estate reaction video to another realtor about her? Never buy these types of homes. If you really like this type of video, please give me a thumbs up. Please don't forget to subscribe, and that's going to help me know to generate more of these videos for you. Talk to you soon. Bye.